everyone. Well, guess what? I'm pretty sure it's day after tomorrow is going to be Backlash. I won't be able to live stream, unfortunately. My computer seems to be playing up whenever I want to live stream reactions. So sorry, no reactions. I might record like my reactions to the main event because I think that's the only real thing I want to check out. But let's get things started, shall we? So I'm going to run through everything that I think's going to happen, who I think's going to go over and stuff. So it's got here we've only got like 6 matches announced. I think we're going to get one or two more thrown in at the last minute. I don't know what they are. There might be some tag matches or something, but here we go. The Miz is defending his Intercontinental title against Dolph Ziggler. I could see this going either way, but with what's happened recently with The Miz and Daniel Bryan, I think somehow that story is going to be resolved. I think Miz may walk out with the Intercontinental title, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go the other way. But yeah, that's just me. Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. I think this will end up being like the semi-main event. I don't think this will go on early. At least that's not how I'd do it. You know what? I'd really like to see Bray go over, but I think Randy Orton's going to go over here just to get like something back after getting smashed by Brock Lesnar. Okay, then I'm skipping one here. Because just due to how they have it listed, the Usos versus the Hypers. I expect this to be opening up the show. Yeah, so I think the Usos are going to go over here, just because I think that's just what's going to happen. And I might as well cover what I think is going to happen. I think Heath Slater and Rhino are going to walk out with the tag belts just to round off that storyline. And like the first week out, I think Heath Slater and that are going to lose the belts to the Usos in a rematch on SmackDown. At least that's what I think is going to happen. Yeah. Then we got the 6-pack elimination challenge for the women's title. I really don't mind whatever happens in this. I think, honestly, I believe Nikki Bella is going to walk out with the belt. I think that's what's going to happen, and that's just what I think is going to happen. Maybe I would like Becky Lynch to win, but I think Nikki Bella's going to walk out with the women's title. I think that's something that's probably going to happen. But there's a lot of ways I could see this going. But that's, gun to my head, I think that's what's going to happen. Then we got the main event. Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles. AJ's walking out with the belt. It's that simple. AJ's going to win. He's going to walk out with the title. That's what I think is going to happen. And we'll have a series of 1 or 2 rematches going forward. Yeah, and this is how it's going to go down. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know what those. Like I said, I think we're going to get at least one more match added before it's out. There's probably going to be some pre-show matches as well. It's just the card seems a bit light, a little bit too light. Maybe something else is going to happen. I thought I'd give my opinion here on the Alberto Del Rio leaving. I think it's been all around a bad year for him. I think going forward, they would have probably done a bit more with him this year. Like, I could conceivably see him working some main event stuff on SmackDown. But I can understand why he decided to leave. Apparently, he's already been booked in a What Culture wrestling show, which is interesting. What else have we got here going forward? Paige has decided that she wants to leave too. I can't remember what brand she was. I think she was assigned to Raw. I don't know if she's going to get what she wants, but I can understand it. I think overall, like, she can work pretty much a whole bunch of independent women's federations and easily make back her WWE salary. TNA might want to pick her up, and I think she'll probably go back to using Brittany Knight or Paige Knight or something. That's what will happen. I think that's what's going to happen. If she ends up leaving, I don't blame her. If what has been said has been, or maybe what was said to her was taken the wrong way. Maybe they were asking her to break up because of what Alberto has been a bad influence on her or something, and maybe that's what they were saying. And like they may have said, you may not want to date this guy. He's damaging your career. That may have been what would have been said, or maybe it was an all-out breakup with him, or we're going to fire you. And she said, because I'm sure that Total Divas, that show, they're going to do their best to get rid of her off that show, which is going to be annoying. But I don't have I can understand why both of them decided to leave. But it's a shame. I'm not going to get to see them anymore. Paige was one of my favorite women's wrestlers. But I don't know what else they could have done with her. To be honest, I think she was becoming just another woman on the roster. At least that's the way I looked at it. What else have we got? And Alberto, he became just another guy. I think there was stuff they could have done with him. I think that you would have seen, had they wanted to, they could have, because SmackDown, I looked at it and there's not a lot of established main event talent. I think after AJ and Dean, I think he was number 3 on the roster, but on that SmackDown roster. So yeah. But anyway, that's way things have landed. Stay tuned. Next month, the new WWE game comes out. I have some interesting plans for that. Also, I haven't appeared on any wrestling, core wrestling feds in a while. A lot of them are in like hiatus period, waiting for the new game to come out. I am considering, or in the process of starting my own core wrestling league. That's going to have its own YouTube channel and everything going forward. But I don't want to say it's definitely going to happen. I want it to happen. I'm going to test things out and see how it goes going forward. But it all depends. Like, I may need to update my computer. Stuff like that might need to happen going forward. But you know what? It'll be a process. I am probably definitely going to have to get, if I go forward, a few other things as well. And as I said, it just depends on how things work. If it does happen, it won't be until early next year. I'm looking like after Christmas to release the first episode and stuff. But I don't want to make any huge promises. It depends on what I have to do to get it done. And if it's something I'm looking to do long term, which right now I can see myself doing it, but it just depends on if I can get the device that I need to get to record all the footage and everything. And after that, it just depends if that works with this computer. If it doesn't, it means I have to update. I've been told that, yeah, it should work and everything. But also, as I said, if that doesn't work out, I'm pretty much screwed. I mean, I'll have to update my computer. I've looked at something that it should work on, and it's pretty expensive, and it'll force me to spend a lot of money, and I don't. I'm not looking forward to that. But I do have to get a few other things. I need to get another external hard drive to transfer all my files off this computer onto that, and yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a thing to do. And it'll essentially mean I'll have to run this for the rest of the night to transfer all those files, because they're pretty big, a lot of them. Okay, so yeah, those are my predictions, the updates, all this stuff, and yeah, the CAW League, hopefully by January. I want to do it right now. It just depends on how long it will take me to edit together the footage and stuff, and whether or not I need to update the computer or not. If I have to update the computer, it will even longer. But yeah, see you all later.